This is a picture of me from when I'm like 1 year old. And I'm showing you it because I am a raging narcissist.
It must be nice to be a fucking moron. Not a care cause you don't know what's going on. Sure, your friends call you dumb and they like to poke fun, but you're happy enough to still go on.
Gone Fishing is a Roblox drama YouTuber with over 80,000 subscribers. He's known for exposing Roblox predators with his overwhelming, edgy, and weirdly unsaturated editing style.
Sarcasm aside, I wanted to make a video to address some criticism that has been floating around recently by someone and other people, but primarily this guy, greenlegocats 123, who makes like Roblox commentary videos. And I wanted to address the things that he said, because really it wasn't really things that he said, it was things that other people said, and he just kind of projected them forward, and I want to just kind of address them because I think a lot of them are pretty fair. So like the last two videos that I made were on this sexual predator, Loppy. Go watch them, and God, don't read the comments. People are saying that I was like egotistical because of my insistence, like through the entire video of like, you know, oh, I did this work and like whatever. What did I say? Just play the clips.
And immediately opens it up by calling me and seemingly others out as vultures who pick his journalism.
That's blatant. Can we watermark that? Gone Fishing, Paycheck Gang, fucking vultures. The vultures, dude. The vultures. They come in and they swoop in and they pick your story. They pick my fucking journalism. My fucking journalism that I fucking did. They pick that They pick that for spare parts.
Really, the only person whose opinion on this actually matters is like any of the victims whom I worked with. greenlegocats, throughout his video, like he put messages from one of them on screen saying that I was being like self-centered and whatnot. So I went and I sought this person out, and they sent me voice messages just kind of like explaining their problems with it. And I just want to play you these right now so that their actual words get addressed.
I've really advised you into looking at it as more of a, hey, I was the one that brought this issue to, you know, like yes, you were the first, but the fact that people are spreading it, you should look at it as a, hey, like this is good. This is good that people are spreading it. It's not about you, right? And I hate to say that because I understand you're a smaller YouTuber trying to gain, you know, publicity and such, subscribers. But in the end, it's not about that. It's about the victims, and you can't really ask to gain credit for, like, it's something so minuscule that it's just, it comes across as petty, and it comes across as not needed, and just don't think you're looking at this in the right way.
Again, these are just like their actual words. This is just what they said, and I agreed with it, and I'll show you the messages that I sent them in response because I agree with what they said. The other reason I wanted to play what they actually said and like actually talk to them is because Cow didn't, at least at the time he made the video, and they
Least obvious example of dubbing extra lines.
She expressed to me that she didn't expect what she said to go out to the public for everyone to see, but that she gave like full permission to her friends to use it to call me out. She just didn't expect it to go like super public. She isn't upset at it going public, but she just didn't expect it. And upon me mentioning it to her, she said that she wanted to contact greenlegocats to, you know, kind of de-escalate things from where they were. I talked to her, and we, you know, I talked through like what her criticisms were, and I apologized for like the way I came off and the things I said, and she said she forgave me. So, you know, we're all good in that department. But I'm still like going through and making this because I don't want like it to just get like swept under the rug. Because it'd be so easy, even if I like talked to Cow and I was like, all right, look, I'll just snip out the parts of my video. All right, you take yours down. We'll go on like nothing ever happened. All right. No. I don't rock like that. I don't do like that. That's disingenuous. And yeah, I don't want to be like that. So the stuff that I said, like in the video, me being like throwing like tantrums in some clips, being like, oh me, I have to work. I wanted to like talk through my mindset on this because it's pretty easy to watch that clip or any of the other clips and like assume that I had malicious intent or that I'm like clout chasing and whatnot. And I just want to talk you through my mindset because like what I'm saying is like I'm stupid, not malicious. See, what had happened in the like leading up to that and the days that I was recording that and producing that video, Cow made a video on like the stuff about Loppy, and it felt like he was kind of bending over backwards to like not credit me because like everybody else that had covered it prior had credited me because, you know, I was the one that did the confrontation that like sparked the whole controversy in the first place. And it was just kind of weird because he credited my work to someone else. He credited my work to Mods for Dummies.
Here's the part of the video where he says Loppy was exposed, and this is what he puts on screen for it.
He has recently been called out for a few things, including using sexualized content to promote his Roblox videos, but there are 2 other incidents I want to focus on.
That's a screenshot of Mods for Dummies after they confronted him for things that they actually credited me for exposing, interestingly enough. He then goes away from that and says that it's actually not the main focus, because the main focus is the stuff that I surfaced, but even though he just credited Mods for Dummies for their work, he doesn't credit me for mine, which just feels kind of shitty.
It just felt kind of shitty to me. Someone with 7 times like my reach, doing that like intentionally or not. So I was like pretty pissed. I could play like some more behind the scenes clips of me being pissed, pretty irrationally so.
Bro, he even used my picture. He even used... Wait, actually that's not possible because mine is black and white.
It's like dumb caveman brain. It's not malicious. I'm a product of my environment. I have like very deep set insecurities from just the way that I was like, I don't know, raised, that are unhealthily unaddressed. I seek approval for like a lot of things, and the reason I'm saying this is like I want people to understand it's like not ego. It's actually the exact opposite of ego. Ego would be like, I'm so great, like everybody like look at me, I'm like the greatest ever to like do, you know, whatever, best things to slice bread, and like feeling entitled to you know, people's like praise or recognition and some shit. No, I don't actually. I actually have struggled like all my life with like hating myself, not liking myself, and I kind of like thrive off of the like praise and attention of other people, and that's not good. But the reason that I want to like talk through it is like specifically because like I know it's not good, and I've slowly been trying to not do it, but I think it was just kind of like following like a period of like particular I don't know, self-hatred or whatever. Then that's when like I will like seek approval for things. And it was like at first seeing all these people like thanking me and you know, for doing like this good thing with like the work I did on Loppy was very cool. It wasn't the reason I did it, but it was still very cool. And then to see someone else like just take that work, build upon it, but then like white out my name, it just, you know, it just felt kind of shitty, and it pissed me off. And yeah, no, like the shit that I said was like just pretty irrational. It was like irrational, and it was a fairly human reaction, but it was also just like really pissy. And I don't stand by it. And I would do some shit like, you know, because if Cowcow's gonna take down his video, I would like just wave like a magic wand and then remove the clips from the video, act like you never seen it. But you know, but I don't rock like that. And I told Cowcow I don't rock like that. And I even like said in conversation with him, I still like, you know, I was like pretty combative with him. I was like, well, f it, you should understand. That's what happens when I get angry. Like, shut the fuck up. And I was even like, there's other shit that I was writing. It was like, what, like 2 in the morning when I was texting the guy, and there was other shit that I was gonna be like, writing. I was gonna be like, bold of you to say that my video style, you know, coming from a guy that makes like slop, garbage, gobbledygook, like, I held myself back because like that's shitty, bad people things to say and do. So it's called improvement. But yeah, I get really defensive a lot of the time, and it's something that my girlfriend has also helped me like work through. Then I think this video, and I think just in general, it would be better if I just practice like an amount of humility. So that's what this video is. It's just practicing an amount of humility. Because like the stakes of, I also, dude, people will take like internet like call out shit to the extreme. Like if you're calling out someone, people will call out something about me and then they'll frame me as like literally Jeffrey Epstein. So like the stakes of that are pretty high. But like in this case, the stakes are like, dude's kind of a dick. Which like, if you saw those clips, like, I agree with you, dude's kind of a dick.
Make sure you set the record straight. I did that shit. I did it all. I did it all me. I did it. I did the work. Don't let anybody run away with my work.
And the other thing that I had not really factored in, my channel has been growing like a ton, a lot. This has been the biggest year for growth in like my channel's fucking history. I'm really grateful for that, and I really appreciate it. But the thing that comes with that is that you're gonna like a lot more people are gonna find your channel that obviously don't know like a damn thing about you. When they see like a clip of something of you being like a fucking asshole, the people that really know me are gonna be like, all right, man, like you had like a bit of a heated moment there, but you should probably like address this because like we know that's not actually like what you are, what you like. But the people that don't know who I am see that and they're like, okay, dude's a fucking asshole. Like, I don't want to, you know, this guy sucks. And if you just saw those clips, yeah, yeah. I could encourage you to go watch like some of my other videos, but like I couldn't blame you at the same time if you didn't. But I also wanted to address some other criticisms and things throughout the video, mounted by like greenlegocats and other people that like came to him and you know told him gone fishing sucks or whatever. Some of the complaints I think are pretty fair. Like for example, people were mentioning how sometimes like I put the evidence of things behind my head in like my green screen.
Gone Fishing's unique editing style was also a point of conversation because it distorts a lot of important information and evidence.
Like if I put something like this on the screen, hopefully you can read this. Hopefully you can read it right now. So I'm gonna come up with a better system of doing that to still incorporate elements of the green screen, but like I'm gonna workshop some ideas, and by the next video that I make, I'll come back to you with some better ideas. So like that I agree with. What I do not think is constructive criticism is
stretching everything, overboosting the sharpness, killing the quality, and hiding it behind you does a disservice to everyone, including the victims who are trying to get the info out there.
Yeah, I politely and respectfully disagree with this. The only thing I do agree with there is the, you know, hiding it behind you thing, like putting it behind my green screen. I agree with that, but I don't agree that sharpening things and making them monochrome on a usually black and white scale is disrespectful. In fact, in a lot of cases, especially in Discord screenshots, it can make things a lot more legible and a lot sharper to have them on a just white on black backdrop. So I don't actually agree with that at all, really. I also don't think that this little clip that I'll play for you right now is very valid criticism.
So what? He's a American. Bro, Anglo-Saxon's Aryan, bro. What the f*** are you talking about, dude? Bro, you're not Aryan.
He always does it, including that clip where he disguises the voices of other Roblox people who are also Nazis, along with his own, just for stylistic purposes.
He plays a clip from a video from a few months ago, says that I am, distorting the voices, pretty much like masking the identities of pedophiles and Nazis. What he fails to recognize here is that none of the audio is masked. It's just sped up by 25%. Just take the footage and slow it down to 75%. You'll hear everyone's voices the same as they always are.
So what? So what if I'm f***ing American? Bro, Anglo-Saxon is Aryan, bro. What the f*** are you talking about, dude? Bro, you're not Aryan. You're I'm Anglo-Saxon.
I don't think people realize I don't pitch my voice up. That sounds artificial.
This is what it would sound like if I pitched my voice up.
You see how trashy that sounds? No, it's just sped up. The reason I do that is for brevity's sake. If you don't do that, people comment all the time saying that I talk too slow and that I take too long to get to the point. The whole reason I made that, and it became this thing that I, incorporated into my style that I edit with, is because people kept saying that I was talking too slow. Anyways, that's all I really have to say about the big stuff in this video. I could probably go on, but I don't want to take up this whole video going so
for people that are not inoculated to the, like, we'll say, unique way that I edit my videos, I've toned it down obviously in this one, but for people that don't know that that's what I do on my channel, yeah, it's probably like disarming to like be greeted with some of the stuff that I do in my videos. That's okay. If you decide whether this channel is like for you or not. I'm not here to make that decision for you. Ultimately, I do what I do because I love to make videos. And I make them for an audience of one, and that is me. Unless, of course, it's like something like the Loppy videos. Those are on the behalf of the people whom I worked with. Whenever I make videos on sexual predators or people of that nature, I always have worked with the victims. I work with all the victims. I work with them extensively. And my work doesn't start or end when I make a video. I've become like friends with these people outside of that. I have like commiserated with them and like tried to comfort them outside of, when all the cameras are off and everything. Pretty big example of this, but my girlfriend is like a lifelong victim of sexual violence in different forms. We met in the first place because she confided in me with her experiences being like abused by Milk Dead. So that's another thing that I just found, like this narrative of people saying that I like don't care about the victims of sexual violence. It just is really fucking harmful, and it's really fucking not true.
When you watch his videos, don't automatically assume the info is false. Just remember that he's likely calling it out because he wants to be seen as a hero.
This is really fucking not true, but I also can't blame people who just saw like the clips from that video, the one that I uploaded last, and came to that conclusion. Because bottom line is, I reached a lot of new people with just that video, and I've reached a lot of new people as of late. People that don't know or have seen my other videos, don't have the body of work to compare, and know what, like, I don't know, a heated moment looks like versus, me on like a normal day. I hope this is like cohesive. I hope people don't just like go like, oh, fucking too long, didn't watch. Because that's something that pisses me off. Because like I have a lot to say, actually. I have a lot to say. I can't just wrap up like the complexity of why I say the shit I say or why I am the way I am in, 10 minutes. I can't just do that. I hope you understand that. So, thanks for watching.
My fault, I thought it was words, feet up, we doing the verse, teed up, I be first. Hey, she like we making it work, sometimes she think I'm a jerk. Flashbacks, I'm sharing that perk, color gray, how we dealt with her. Expose that we got habits, my tricks should be like magic. This love, I'm letting you have it, hey. No life, I'm thinking it's average, act right before I get active, hey.